What's going on, aquatic family? My name is Ryan from the Aquascape Gods. In today's video, I wanted to go over my top 5 favorite plants in aquascaping. So as we all know, an aquascape is a planted tank where you basically want to demonstrate whatever it is that you want to underwater. So in some of our cases, it's a realistic aquascape where it looks just like what it would look like out in the wild. And in some cases, it looks like it's something from another world. But we like to do this all naturally using plants that are actually from the wild. So they're collected and then you plant them and then you could propagate these plants. And there's so many ways and different things that you could do with these plants. So before we get into the top 5 favorite plants, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. It really means a lot. Let's get into it. Number 5, my top 5 planted tank plant is AR Mini. AR Mini is probably one of my favorites because it's just such a natural dark red color. Basically, no matter what you do with it, it's always going to stay that red color that you really look for, especially when it comes to Rotalas, which are definitely going to get mentioned in this top 5 planted tanks, or planted plants in planted tanks, whatever. But AR Mini is such a nice red color. It always stays red. Sometimes I really like to put in the variegated version, and that is the same thing, just it has white lines throughout it. So it makes it a little more unique, but I really like the regular AR Mini plant. I'm not positive off the top of my head. Altercularia, whatever it is. But that's my number 5 top favorite plants. We use it in so many different planted tanks, just like the root tank I know it was in, so many others. But it really does add a lot of color and variation between different plants. It's a different texture. Number 4, my top 4 planted tank plant is Maranta Bonsai is my number 4 favorite plant because it's so different. I know that it's called Maranta Bonsai from some places. It's called Rotala Bonsai some places, and sometimes people call it true Rotala, but it's probably, it's definitely in my top 5. I would say for sure number 4 because of its unique look to it. It's got these nice rounded leaves to them, and it really adds like a separation between plants. We've had it in the root tank, we've had it in different tanks before. I really like this one. That's number 4. My top 3 number plant is gonna have to be Dwarf hairgrass, also known as mini hairgrass. It's a really short carpeting plant. So it depends on which type you get. We've used Parvula, Acicularius, we've used giant hairgrass, and it all comes from the Eleocharis plant family. So they really make a great carpet plant. They spread super easy, especially if you're doing it with a nice aqua soil or if you're fertilizing with CO2. So under CO2, it's the best conditions and it grows like wildfire and it carpets the whole front line of the tank. So they make it look really nice, especially because it does have this bright green look to it and it lights up the beginning or the front of a tank. My second favorite plant is Rotala. Rotala is up there with the best because it's such a fast growing stem plant. You can cut them and trim them as often as you really want. You could replant them as high as you want or as low as you want into the soil, and they'll still grow like wildfire. They're also probably one of my favorites because you can make any shaped bush that you really want with them. You could cut them depending on what type of shape you want and create a circular shape or a straight up shape, or you could really just plant them individually. It depends on what you want in your aquascape. So that's my number 2. My number 1 of all time plant it's gotta be UG. UG stands for Utricularea gramifolia, I'm pretty sure. And it's this bright green carnivorous plant. It will carpet your tank if it's done correctly. A lot of people have trouble with it. For some reason, I guess I just get lucky with it. It grows really well for me. It's my favorite. It looks so good. It looks way better than, dwarf hairgrass or anything like that because the blades are so much thicker. And it's just more of an interesting plant. If you do any research into it, we'll probably make a video only on Utricularea gramifolia and in the future, just so you can get a better idea of how cool this plant actually is. So there's my top 5 favorite plants. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your top 5 are. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. See you later.